Expose Evil here. Like, share, subscribe. Today we're going to talk about people that are born into Satanism. And I'm talking about straight, full-fledged Satanism that believes in ritual murders of people and babies, and who believe in sex magic with people and babies and children. And here's a clip, a few clips I have.
Once again, parents, we urge you to heed our strongest warning about this next report on the abuse of children, the alleged abuse of children, because if the point of devil worship is evil, what could be more evil than this?
That's the baby right there.
Right here?
Uh-huh, it came out of her already.
What'd they do to the baby?
Then David took it and kept throwing it against the wall, and he killed it, and he took it in the house.
No, you saw that?
Yeah.
These are pictures that can chill a parent's soul. They're a symptom that something dreadful, unspeakable has happened to the child. In this case, it's an 8-year-old boy from Grenada, Mississippi.
They took it in an old caboose. And they had these things they called Spains.
Spains?
Yeah, Spains. They stuck it up my butt.
Who stuck it?
David.
Your dad?
Uh-huh. Ow, did it hurt.
2 doctors have provided medical evidence that from a very early age, this boy has been repeatedly abused. His mother goes further. She claims the sexual abuse happened as part of a satanic ritual. Do you allege your husband was part of a satanic cult?
I allege that he was the high priest of a satanic cult.
David, the boy's father, has never been formally charged. He's now in hiding. Now, incest is certainly not new, but apparently more and more of it is taking on the dark overtones of Satan.
She talked about there being a Satan, and she said she talked about there being boys that had hurt her.
Listen to what this 5-year-old girl from Orange County, California, told her mother her father did to her.
Daddy was heading the meeting, and he wore a real-life baby foot around his neck. She says they each drank the blood, and then they all hurt me. Said, how did they hurt you? She spread her legs and pointed to their crotch and says, right here.
And it gets worse. According to his family, this severely traumatized 10-year-old boy, also from Southern California, was allegedly molested by a trusted neighborhood minister as part of an ongoing satanic cult.
Jimmy talks about having a gun held to his head, about being shown a skeleton, about having to touch the skeleton. He has drawn pictures of a child being sacrificed. He's talked about animal sacrifices. He's disclosed molestation.
In the very places created to care for children, in nurseries and daycare centers across the nation, there are increasing reports of ritual sexual abuse. The children of McMartin are still filled with lurid stories of their awful experience there. What did they say the devil would do to you?
They said that if we told that the devil would come and kill our parents, and he said that we wouldn't live to be the age 9.
What were they doing to you?
Molesting me.
What does that mean? What does molesting you mean?
Touching us in places we don't want, and then they would threaten us oh, you don't say a word else we're gonna come to your house and kill everybody except for you, and we're gonna send you to the devil and everything. And they would scare us really much.
No region in this country is beyond the reach of the devil worshippers. Even here in the heartland of America, stories of ritual abuse crop up. The children you're about to meet were born into it. They say their parents forced them to witness bloody rituals, and even they say to participate in ritual murder. Now in the safe haven of a concerned foster family, the children are haunted by their personal nightmares.
My dad was involved in a lot of it. He's one of the main guys. He's a leader or something. He made us have sex with him and with other guys, and he's done it with other people. I don't know. I just don't like him.
Tell us what else besides having sex with him and the other guys that made you do.
Kill kids and be there and involved in everything else that happened. And I had to be there. And if I didn't, he threatened me like, you're going to be killed, or people aren't going to believe you if you tell anybody. Or I'll find you.
Now, there's even websites like this one, Smart, to stop mind control and ritual abuse today. And mind control is a very big thing in satanic ritual abuse. It comes from, it's called MK Ultra, Mind Control Ultra. It's a name for it. It comes from the Book of the Dead. It's probably brought from Thoth, because that's what these people believe. They believe Thoth wrote most of the spells in the Book of the Dead. If you don't know who Thoth is, he's like the guy who, it's like the maker of the Kabbalah. He brought the Kabbalah. People believe he's Satan possessing an Egyptian. He's also believed to be Hermes or Tehuti. He's Satan. Now, if you look that up, the Kabbalah and stuff, you'll learn quickly about it. You don't have to, but it's good to learn so you know what the enemy's doing. You know who the enemy is. Now these people, they're around. It's going on for a while. This thing was founded in 1995. This website. And there's people that's born into this. There's people that's recruited into this through Freemasonry. Freemasonry is nothing more than Thoth worship. It is Thoth worship. That's what they believe, the ancient Egyptian order. Now, Jewish mysticism is the same thing as the Thoth worship. It's the same thing to me. It's indistinguishable from Satanism. Now let me show you someone who was born into a Jewish mysticism family.
From the outside, you appear to be a nice Jewish girl.
Definitely.
And you all are worshiping the devil inside the home.
Right. There's other Jewish families across the country. It's not just my own family. There's other Jewish families across the country. It's not just my own family.
Really? And so who knows about it? Lots of people now.
I talked to a police detective in the Chicago area, and several of my friends know, and I've spoke publicly before. And
So when you were brought up in this kind of evilness, did you just think it was normal?
I blanked out a lot of the memories I had because of my multiple personality disorder. But yeah,
MK
like,
Ultra.
you grow up with something, you think it's normal. I always thought
So what kinds of things? You don't have to give us the gory details, but what kinds of things went on in the family?
Well, there would be rituals in which babies would be sacrificed, and you would have to,
Those babies.
there were people who bred babies in our family.
Breeders.
No one would know about it. A lot of people were overweight, so you couldn't tell if they were pregnant or not, or they would supposedly go away for a while and then come back.
Now you were telling us earlier that the practice with the Kilroy death was a religion called
Palamayombe, which not all people who practice Palamayombe obviously sacrifice. I think what we're looking at is a worship of evil here.
Right.
Taking normal or standard religions and converting them to the worship of evil.
Right. And I just want to emphasize that you don't have to be Caribbean to do it.
No.
Yes.
The other thing I want to point out, not all Jewish people sacrifice babies. I mean, it's not a very
think we kind of know
thing.
that.
Now, think about this, like, she called it Jewish mysticism if you watched the whole video. This is the worship of the Kabbalah, the mysticism of the Kabbalah. This is the Thoth worship. This is the same thing. This is what they're doing in the Freemason Lodge. This is that Aleister Crowley type of Satanism. It requires to sacrifice of a young boy. That's what he says in his book. Was it Magic in Theory and Practice by Aleister Crowley? Aleister Crowley. And that's a demon name too. If you look up a list of demon names. So yeah, that's all I got to say about this. People, please comment, give feedback. I want to learn more, teach people more.